Have you seen the new updates that has come out by Canva that is going to supercharge your marketing? Well, we're going to look at some of them today. This is video one, or actually two of three. We did one previously, so tap back and go check that out. But we're going to dive into some other ones that are quick and easy wins that's going to help move your business forward and better and make your marketing a lot easier. Well, my name is Monica Michelle with Monica Michelle Marketing, and we assist tiny businesses to go from being confused and stuck and having all the things to driving leads and having clarity and assured about what it is they're doing when it comes to marketing and setting up these systems to make it easier for you. Well, we're doing a quick win Wednesday because it is time for a quick win. And these are things that you can implement into your business very quickly. Now, we went over some of the foundational things that Canva just recently came out with. And today we're going to get a little bit more juicy, right? So let's go ahead and get that pulled up. So there is a pro version and a free version. If you have an educational account, I think they give them to you for free or they super discount the pro version. They have business accounts as well as team accounts. So make sure you look at the previous video. We kind of broke down what the different ones are, how you can get them for free and all the links, and we're putting that down below. Now, if we were to open up a design, let's do a square, and we're going to put this together. So I have a design that's here. Great. So you've done a design, you're ready to go, you want to make it work for you. What do you need to do? Well, whenever you're doing a design, 9 times out of 10, especially if you're working on a campaign, you need it to be resized to other things. Maybe a YouTube thumbnail. Hello, you're checking that out now, right? Maybe it needs to be resized to a Facebook cover art, or it needs to be an email. What is it called? An email header or a footer. Well, once you have the design that it is you want on the top, you're going to click on resize. Now it has this tiny crown next to it because it is on the pro version. Once you click on it, you can type in what size you want it to be. So LinkedIn article, it already has it pre-sized, right, for you. They keep these updated. So if they change, if the platform changes the size, then they update the size here for you. So you don't have to go look it up, but you can if you want to. It's still a YouTube banner page. That's completely different. And actually, before we do that, let's do YouTube ad landscape. You'll click on what it is you want it to change. You'll hit continue. By hitting continue, you can copy and resize. What it's going to do is generate two accounts, or two, not accounts, but two files. Since we're not really, this is just for teaching purposes, we're not going to copy and resize. We're going to go right to just resize the design. So we're just going to change the one that's currently here. All right, so it's going to work its magic, and bada boom, bada bing. Now, as you see, it's a little off. Most of the time, these update easy, and you don't have to do any changes to them really, but we're just going to scoot those out. So now it looks just the way it did initially. Of course, you can come on here and make any changes that you want to make to it. So it doesn't have to be matchy, but if that's what you want, then so be it. So what's really cool about it, and the neat part, is it pulls over all the same elements. So you don't have to worry about going back in and finding them or copying them or positioning them just so, because they're already there and ready for you. So resizing is something that I don't think any designer or business owner that's using Canva does not get to use. It saves you tons of time and you don't have to worry about that. Another thing that they have now is you can broadcast or present. So you can present and record. So that's you doing a Zoom video all by yourself. No one's in here with you. And you can also just do your present. Let's do present and record. We're going to go to the studio. And with this, you can tell it what camera you want. We'll turn the camera off because we're just going to do a talk over. It's checking the microphone now. I'm going to tell it to start recording. It gives us a lovely countdown. And in doing so, boom, we're ready to go. So you can literally walk through your slide presentation that you have set up. You can pause it if you need to pause it. You can hit end recording, and it's going to generate a link. So you can get this link with the audio on it and share it with people and say, hey, watch this video because I gave you a breakdown of whatever. Or you could, however you want to go about doing that. You can also download it By downloading it, you'll have it saved to your computer. So if you want to upload it to YouTube or some other place, that's absolutely fine. So that saves you a little bit of time so you don't have to log into Zoom and download this and share this screen and do all the things. It makes it a little faster and easier for you. And that is one of the benefits to Quick Win Wednesday, because these are things you can do to get quick and easy wins to make life a lot easier for you when it comes to your marketing. Now, another awesome feature that we're covering, don't forget, there is a link down below in the description that gives you access to get emails so you'll know when we're doing more Quick Win Wednesdays. You can keep up, you can get all the details, and you'll know what's what, and you'll be able to implement these things into your business. So make sure you sign up there. All right. So we have two things left, and that is audio. And then, of course, what everyone's here for is probably the AI side of things. On the left hand side, you go down to apps. I generally go straight to apps and just type in what I'm looking for as opposed to scrolling and looking for it in the list. Some people's list is long, some people's list is not. But I'm just going to type in audio, and it's the first one that pulls up, just says audio. So they've preloaded some sounds here for us, and we can use them in any of our designs. Oh, let me see. Turn the volume on. Let's try it. So you can go through and listen to them. Most wanting to include. Everyone uses that song, right? Click see all so you can see more songs in the list. All this music is copyright free, so you don't have to worry about that. As you see, it has only a minute for some of them, and some of them are longer. So the minute is free to use. It's not an issue. If you use more, you have to find it somewhere else, and then you may not be copyright. So let's go ahead and click on one. It's showing you a little bit more about it, but let's click on it. And when I click on the word side of it, not the image, it automatically puts it on the design. I can adjust it. So if I don't want the beginning of the song, but maybe I want further down into it, then so be it. I can adjust the volume, make it be mute. I can fade it in, fade it out. I can sync it. So beat sync is if you have elements or multiple pages. As the beat hits, it's going to bring in another element or make that element move, or it's going to go to the next slide, depending on how it syncs up. So that's something that you can play around with to see if that works for you. But we have it here. It's only 5 seconds that I have on here, which is absolutely fine. If you want to do some audio effects, which we just looked at, you're good to go. So let's see. All right. So that's a 5-second situation. So say close. Let's say we want it to be longer than 5 seconds. What do we do? Let's click on, no, it's not there. Duration on the bottom left. So you're able to drag it out a little bit more. And so by dragging out the image more, it gives us more space for the audio. And I can drag that out. So now it's 15 seconds. And again, if you're talking over it or you're doing a presentation, you have a voiceover on top of it, you may not want the music as loud. So you just adjust the volume and go from there. So this is a really cool feature that they've added in, so that can help stop you from having to download it from here, your design, and plug it up to another program or app, and then upload the music or find the music to download it again. So you can, it's just saving you some time. So they made that real easy to do. Let me know if you've ever used the audio function here inside of Canva. I would love to know. Now, last but not least, what you've been waiting for, what everyone is using now, is our lovely AI. They've been playing and tweaking with their AI system. And if you go to Magic Media, which you can type in apps as well, you can type in what media you want to see. How easy is that? So it says enter at least 5 words, 5+ words to describe what you want to see. All right, so let's just say we want to see a chair. The more words you give, the better it's going to be. At the bottom, it's going to tell you, when it's done searching, how many more I have available to see or to search for. If I want to use any of them, the really cool part about it is I can literally just click on it. It's going to download it into my Canva account, so I can use it on multiple designs, but it'll also put it on the current one that I'm working on. So down here it says my credits are going to refresh on 9:30. If I like them, great, use them. I can say generate more like this, or I can tell it to generate more like another one, or I could just say generate more altogether. Let's do generate video. Let's see what it comes up with. Now it says grab your popcorn. A brand new video inspired by your scene is being generated. Should be ready in 1 to 2 minutes. A really cool effect with this as well is you don't have to stand here and wait for it. You can move on and come back to it, and it's still going to be generating and working for you. So you'll be good there. All right. So while that's thinking, we have thus far covered resizing, how quick you can do that. We've also covered our recordings, how you can record and come live with it. We've covered the audio. I don't think I showed you a public view link. So let's click on that public view link. So if you wanted to watch a view only, if you wanted others to see a view only of it, you don't have to worry about downloading and all that stuff, that link is here again, right? And then they'll be able to see it there. So that is a awesome feature to save you some time and some space on your hard drive. You don't have to worry about your Zoom account. So, all right, supposedly this is a video. So it says rate the video because they're trying to get better with it. Oh, do you see the video? The wind is blowing right here. Let's see what else is moving. Looks like the back is moving back here a little bit. See how the trees are moving? Here I was thinking the chair was going to rock, since it appears to be a bit of a rocking chair, right? And so with video graphics or video AI searches, you don't have as many credits, but you can get some really cool things. You can do people. They have some styles down here that you can select from if you want to use these styles. Let's see if we could see here. Design a, let's just say a chair for little boys under the age of 5. Let's see what it comes up with. Now, graphics are going to be a little different than videos. Graphics are a little bit more cartoonish, or like you drew them, maybe clip art, if you remember that from back in the day. Whereas images are going to look more real life. All right, it's cranking some out for us. And the really cool part about it is once it's done designing, you take a look at them. It is AI, so it may not be perfect, but look at the arms and the legs on the chair and just make sure it is set up like you want to. You can also do people. Let's go back to images and maybe we do some people. Let's do go back to friends walking, down the street away from the camera. And so when you can't find the images that you're looking for in photo or stock photos or whatever, you can play with the AI or the magic media and see if this is going to get you what you need. Just click on it and look at it up close. Smooth the position. There we go. So it's showing the two friends walking down the street. I could have described the street a little bit more. I could have told a little bit about the culture or the race of the people, but did pretty good. He's kind of floating just a tad, but people don't generally look at pictures that in depth, so it'll pass. It's pretty good. This shadow doesn't line up with this lady back here. It's maybe something supposed to be up top that's casting this shadow. Who knows? But that's the AI version of it, and you are good to go. Let me know if you need any assistance with figuring out some prompts you can put in to get something in particular. So if you're having some difficulty or you just want some support in that, let me know. Maybe we'll record a video about that as well. But having those AI options to plug in is definitely helpful and an added benefit. So the last quick win Wednesday, we covered scheduling with Canva, the brand kits, your brand voice, how to use templates and find the ones you're needing, how to share the documents. We also looked at pro teams and business accounts and education accounts. This one we covered resizing, recordings, audio lives, as well as AI. And next, Quick Win Wednesday, that's going to save you a whole heap of time. We'll be looking at websites. Yes, Canva is now doing websites on a whole nother level. And with the websites, it's going to save you so much time and so much money. So that's something that we'll be putting out soon. We'll be looking at how you can embed those designs, how to do printing, and a bunch of other stuff. So I look forward to seeing you on the next Quick Win Wednesday. Let me know if any of these helped you and how you plan on implementing them. See you later.